Hey, what's going on, everybody? POA here, and you've been with me and the channel for a real long time. Then you probably have fond memories of the last time I was moving across the country, and I was in a hotel room, and I really had the hankering for opening a box. And I went and got a box of Strixhaven Collectors, and then I started like, well, I don't have like any of my equipment to film or anything. What do I do? So then I kind of pre-ripped the backs, but didn't look at the cards, and then one-handed did it on the top of an ottoman. So some of my longtime viewers were like, hey, are you going to do that again? Especially considering Modern Horizons, this kind of coincides right with Modern Horizons 3 coming out. And at first I said, nah, I'm not going to do that again. Nah. And then I decided, you know what? Yes, let's do this again. So I have no idea how this is going to go. If you watched the original Strixhaven box, you know, I made a comment. I'm like, watch, I'm going to hit a demonic tutor, and people are going to be like, this video is faked. It was actually turned out to be a terrible box of Strixhaven, so that was definitely never an issue, because I think the best pull was a Japanese alt art channel in foil. Box was terrible. So here we go. Let's go through these. It's going to be kind of slow because I'm going to be doing this one-handed. Hopefully everything works out okay. And so, as you can see, I've kind of already ripped the packs, but I have not looked inside anything yet. Let's see how I do, huh? Modern Horizons 3. Obviously, I've already watched Wildcat's video. I've watched some MTG North. I've watched some Kraken Packs MTG. So I've watched more than normal, but that's also partially because I tend to not try to watch too many before I get a chance to open it, just for I like to see myself, but didn't know if I was going to get to do this until after release. So here's one for me. So let's go through this. So doing one hand here, so you're going to have to bear with me for a second as I'm going to kind of move commons here. So these lands, I think they're great. I've heard people say, meh. I mean, it's nice to not have a dead draw. And when I look at this, okay, you can use it for mana right off the bat. Okay, you can also get rid of it and get something you need for color fixing. Or you can cycle it, you know, if it's later on, last thing you need is land. Like, I think these are fantastic. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know everything. So, anyway, proceed forward. Skoa. God, this is terrible. Let's go in a little bit closer. There we go. That's better. Ah. The previous Ottoman was better. All right, we got Ampteraptor. I'm going to start reviewing Ottomans here. Okay, so then we got the new modal cards. So Revitalizing Repast. Is that what that says? Yep, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and gains indestructible until end of turn. Not a bad little effect for 1 mana, and that can also become a land. Does it come into play untapped? It does not. Okay. But it does do both colors, so that's actually kind of cool. So then you get your full arts. Oh god, this Ottoman's not working. All right. So full art. Each one's going to have the Eldrazi. Okay. All right, Brain Surge, Old Bordered. Yeah, this isn't going to work. All right. Oh well. Jolted Awake. I know, it's going to be like the worst video ever. Echoes of Eternity. Yeah, let's double up all them colorless triggers. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Sunken Palace, what are you? Commander card. I'll read you later after I get done with the video. Oh, look at that coming up. All right. Guide by Souls. Guide of Souls. Which one's this? Oh, this is the Soul Warden with more stuff. Okay, which is actually pretty sweet. Lord knows I'll make use of that card. Hey, all right. So I'm in a hotel room, so I'm not going to go nuts here. But Flooded Strand right off the rip. Fantastic. And look at that borderless tree. Look at that. Hold on. Get over there. That artwork is awesome. That is super cool. That's really good artwork. There we go. Okay, first fetch land. Roshin, is that... Yeah, so that's a foil rare. All right, pack number 2. Get off. Yeah, I'm having fond memories right now of the original video that I did doing this. It took way too long, just like this one will. So if you watch, I appreciate you. You don't have to. All right. There's plenty of other people doing actual content right now. Void Pouncer. Tune the narrative. Simple enough. Add some energy. Get a card back. Cantrip. Seething Landscape. I do, like I said, I think the landscapes are kind of cool. Static Prison. Okay. Heretic Rebirth. Frog Mirror Enforcer. Let's just combine a couple cards there. I like the fact that you gave it Prototype. Okay. Spaghetti Monster in the background. What's this? Unstable Amulet? Okay, we'll read that later. Now, this is a card I love. Marionette Apprentice in old bordered foil. That's like, I know it's just an uncommon, but that's sweet. Okay. That's awesome. I'm gonna make use of that card. Anybody who knows me, I'm gonna be making use of that thing. All right, Roshin, Bloodbraid Challenger. Huh? What do you do? Is it a commander card? Cascade. Gotta love it. It's got Escape, so you can do it again. That's actually kind of a cool card. Okay. Hey, it's Crick. I actually don't own a copy of Crick. A lot of people have called this out, right? So the portraits were not the most popular thing in Commander Masters. Why do we all like them so much better this time? That's a real question for everybody. Share your thoughts. I'm struggling to figure it out, but I also like them a lot more than I did in Commander Masters. Is the artwork that much better? I'm not sure about that. Are the characters just a more interesting design, so it looks better? Maybe. I'm not sure, but I actually don't own a copy of Crick, whatever. So that's actually kind of cool. Hey, Necro Dominance, an old bordered. Cool. I don't know. I'm not going to make piles. What am I doing? That's awesome. The reimagined Necropotence. Party Thrasher in the Borderless. Is that Borderless foil? Yep, so that's Borderless foil. Okay. And then Servo Toke. I just want to say, these packs were quite sealed. I haven't felt packs this hard to open since Crimson Vow? Anyway. Or I'm just out of practice. Alright. Lurker, Familiar, another Landscape. Bespoke Battle Wagon. Hey, Buried Alive! That's fun. Good foil copy of that. Suppression Ray. Spaghetti Monster. Sling Gang Lieutenant. So the reprint from MH1. Old bordered. Oh. Evolution Witness. What do you do? That's kind of fun. Repeatable. Wait, is this card awesome? Wait a minute. That thing's fantastic. Okay. I mean, look, if I'm playing those strategies, Lord knows I'm putting, and anytime I do it, I get to, it's a permanent card, so it's not quite as effective, because if I can bring back, instants and sorceries, that would be even better, but I guess that would make it totally out of balance. That's a really cool card. All right, I'm getting excited about a common here. Let me move on. Good old Emerald Medallion. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. The Bismuth Mind Render from the Commander deck. Phalia. Good as boy or girl. Don't know which. Aether Revolt. Okay. Is this a foil etched? It is. It's Flage. Cool. Foil etched Flage. Okay. Alright, starting to get a good pace here. This is ridiculous. The things I do for the channel. Nah, let's be honest here. I really wanted to open a box of MH3. Angel of Ruins as an uncommon, and wait a minute, this was a commander card. Oh, I mean, I doubt it'll see playouts on a limited, but still kind of cool. Okay, Swamp. What's that say? Jolted Awake. Okay. Meltdown. Disruptor Flute. Spells you cost with the chosen name. Or source with the chosen name. Okay. So like a different version of a pithing needle, really. Exterminator Magmarch? That looks angry. I'll read that later, commander card. 15 million lines of text. Monumental Henge, one of the new land cycle. I know the green one, the Shifting Woodlands, the one that everybody wants. How are these other ones? Maybe real historic card. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I can see myself using that. Then we got the White Orchid Phantom. So, going the opposite effect, land destruction. And Winter Moon, a card I personally do not give a crap about in any way, shape, or form. Might even be a hit. I don't know. I don't care. All right. Jesus. Yeah, this Ottoman has a curve to it. It's not going great. Clearly. Colossal Dread Mask, because they just had to. Chrysalis. Infernal Captor. What's this back here? Emissary of Soulfire. Furnace Hellkite. Dreadmobile, or otherwise known in German as the Schreckmobile. Planes. Nesting Grounds, which is a cool addition. Old bordered. What are you? Metastatic Evangel? Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, proliferate. So, for those that play Commander with me, I feel like I'm going to have to redo my Falco deck. Hey, Sylvan Safekeeper. Cool. That's a cool reprint. Jyoti? Ooh, Commander Mythic. Oh, okay. So, they're probably the second commander from the Terrain deck. That time in foil etched. See, this I think is awesome. I know the medallions getting printed again makes them far less special, at least for a while. I kind of assume they won't print them again for a while. But look at that artwork. It is brutal. He pulled that thing out of his eye socket. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right. Imskir, and then old bordered foil dress down. That's kind of womp womp. Yeah, that's womp womp. Watch, I'm gonna open a terrible box again. Oh well, it's all about the fun. Dog Umbra. Foreboding Landscape. After this pack, I'm going to get rid of this row before things start sliding off. Urza's Cave. Oh, was that utter insignificance? It was. Sweet. Good comment. Deep Analysis. Razorgrass Ambush. Mounted. Aether Spike. Tireless Provisioner Old Bordered. Kind of cool. Old Bordered Foil. Hey, Polluted Delta. There we go, my friends. Razorfield Ripper. The Ripper. Argent Days. Okay. Get off. Get off. Hey, Subtlety. All right. So we have ourselves an old bordered Subtlety, which I think is actually part of the set, right? Or at least it's in the collector boxes. Yes, it's in the collector boxes. It's got the MH1 symbol thing on there. So it's not in the play boxes. This is probably a Womp Womp. It's Arna Kennerud. Yeah, that's a Womp Womp for a foil showcase. All right, hold on. Let me do this. There we go. Just had to get rid of those cards really quick off of here before stuff starts sliding all over the place. I know, shaky cam. I'm going to get so much hate for this video, and that's going to be funny to me. All right. Because the first time I did it, my channel was really small, so I could get away with doing such things. And people just thought it was funny. I hope that's still the case. Stump Stump. Is that a new fight card? Pretty much. That's fun. Is that Windswept? Get out of the way, other cards. It is! Windswept Heath. Cool. Fetch land number 3. Hey, is that another one? Oh, sweet. Hey, Power Balance. Hey, Tempt with Mayhem. I enjoy that. Power Balance. I enjoy that. Is it a foil one? Let's find out. Flare of Cultivation. Nice. Borderless. And it is. It is a foil borderless, borderless Wooded Foothills. Cool. All right, well, I'm doing well on fetch lands. Doing terrible on other things, but can't win them all. I'll take fetch lands. I don't have a whole lot of allied fetch lands. I know Wildcat was talking about that in his video, because I wasn't around during cons. The original, or the allied fetch lands, they kind of up there in price, so I kind of only got them when I needed them, when I really needed them. And I have tons of, since I opened, way too much MH2. I've got tons of the enemy. I don't have tons of the allied, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, where I will also have plenty. And I'm going to do I know the play boxes tend to only be like, it looks like it's kind of similar to what they were in MH2. So like draft boxes, I think we're at an average of 2.3 per box, and it kind of seems like the play boxes are going to be similar. You know, because you have to count up the number of rares, number of packs, number of average rares you get per pack, blah, blah, blah. Then you have the reprint slot, and you're going to have only certain ones you can pull out of that. And these don't count toward the reprint slot, even though they are. So you have to combine that stuff and how many do you actually pull out of the set on average. That's how you get your averages. So those people are like, you should get like 5 or 6 in a box. The math doesn't work. You're not getting 5 or 6. And if you did, you had a super lucky box, which can happen. Lord knows it did happen every once in a great, great, great while in MH2. But usually it was 2 to 3. Snow-covered waste. Old bordered. Got some hard evidence. Shifting Woodland. Fantastic. I am going to look forward to that card. Oh, hey, another land I kind of dig. The Talon Gates of Madara. I know there's people that are very hit or miss in this card right now. All I'll say is flexibility is always a good thing. If you don't end up getting to use the ability and you have to play it as a land, well, it still comes into play untapped, right? You still get to do stuff. And it's one target creature phases out, so it doesn't even have to be your own. The flexibility of this card is fantastic. I think this thing is super good. I know not everybody's going to agree with me on that one. And that's okay. We all have different opinions. Hey, number 5. That time in the extended our Flooded Strand. Hey, all right. Sweet. Hey, another Flare. Flare of Malice in the old bordered. That's cool. And Shilgengar in the foil etched. So I don't know exactly what all cards they did in foiled etched. I know you don't get very many of them in these boxes. All I'll say about foil etched is, like, if you go check out the foil etched prices from like Commander Masters, it's pretty clear that there are people that are buying foil etched because they look cool and they don't curl. So I think there has been and will continue to be a market for those cards. I could be wrong. I know they don't all look as good. I personally kind of like most of the foil etched. I think they look kind of neat. They have that metallic finish on there. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. Appreciate you. I know this is an awkward video. There's lots of shaky cam action going on because I'm kind of hunched over a ottoman here. Fell the Profane. Nice. Is that the one that comes in? Yeah, so it's the single colored ones can come into play untapped if you pay life. That's right. The 2 colored ones do not. All right. Marauder. Munitions expert from MH1. Recruiter of the Guard. Okay, so that's our 5th mythic so far, I think. Assuming I didn't miss a mythic. I don't believe I did. Okay, we have our first commander mythic. We got Corum from the Jund deck. Yeah, number 6, Bloodstained Mire. Nice. And is that a flare behind it? Hey, well, first we're going to do a mythic and a good one in Tamiyo. Usually I'm not a fan of Planeswalkers, but this one seems incredibly playable. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and then we got Flare of Duplication and Old Bordered Foil. Pretty much, you know, nothing wrong with having a potentially free fork to really push things over the edge. And, you know, it's any. It doesn't have to be yours. It's any. Which I think is... Oh, hold on. Okay. I had to adjust my hand here. Deceptive Landscape. Yay. Okay. I kind of made fun of this set privately because I was like, hey, great job, design team. All you did was take 2 cards and mash them together for the whole set. In a lot of cases, it kind of works and it's kind of cool. So I'll give it that. I just thought it was funny. You can make fun of things and like it. It's okay to do that. Grim Servant. What's that? What does that say? Charitable Levy. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting, sorry. Hey, the Wheel of Potential. Mutated Cultist. That is going to be one of the big new hits out of that commander deck. That's awesome. Okay, that's a good hit. Birthing Ritual. Okay, in the Borderless. The new Birthing Pod. Null Drifter. So Mull Drifter went ahead and got itself Phyrexianized, or sorry, Eldraziized. That border is so neat and dull at the same time. It's kind of cool. Amphibian Downpour. Storm? Wait a minute. This is a storm enchantment to turn... That's kind of neat. I don't know if that's going to be a played card, but it seems kind of neat. Okay, alright. Hold on. Get out of the pack! There we go. I may have pre-ripped them, but I didn't rip them good enough. Alright. Retrofitted Transmogrant. So, 1 mana is created. Okay, so a new version of the other Transmogrant that came out in Brothers War. Fascinating. Contaminated Landscape. I can say words. Electrozoa. Is there I haven't seen yet on any list. Is there any Aeromoeba type card? Worn Power Stone. Blood-Soaked Insight, huh? I like the new MFDCs. Or MDFCs, whatever. Evolution Witness again, if I could focus. There we go. Brain Surge. Can I get off the pile? Sowing Mycospawn, huh? Eldrazi Fungi. Conversion Apparatus. Hey, all right, the Fanatic of Ronus. Gotta love a killer mana dork. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I know. I also. Somebody made a comment at one point a long time ago, like, "Oh, they're gonna reprint the medallions already," and I was like, "What? No, they're not. What?" And then, yeah, sure enough, they did. And I was like, "Too soon, too soon." But that treatment, obviously, in part of the reprint is now they're modern legal, right? So they weren't modern legal before. Now they are. I wonder how they're going to do being modern legal. I wonder if they're going to get play. Nadu and foil etched, my boy. Sweet. That Is it wrong that I'm happiest about this? Getting a foil etched copy of that card, because foil etches are hard to come by. That's Nadu is. The second I saw that card, I was like, what are Wizards like? We're gonna make a card just for POA. There we go. Perfect. I hope nobody's like freaking out about the fact that they already banned this in Pauper. Thing's silly. Basking Brute Scale. Cool new common. Poor Root Walls. Alright, we got Sliths are back. Glimpse the Impossible. Love to see it. Muster the Departed. Trainer Fox Samurai. More Sliths. Okay. So this is the last pack, folks. I don't know if I'd call this box a crazy good box, but I have 6 fetch lands, so and several of the like rares I was hoping to see. So I'm in pretty good shape. Hey, is that Branching Evolution? Is that in this set? Wait, when did Branching Evolution get in this set? Was that always part of this set? Is it so it's Modern Legal now, huh? Wait, it already was Modern Legal, wasn't it? Either way, what is this doing in here? Why am I complaining? It's awesome. Stone Idol Generator, because you know now you can make all the Stone Idol Ancients. That's kind of fun. The Necrobloom. That's a badass card. Roshian for the 3rd time in the box, but what's that underneath there? What is this? Oh, old bordered foil Windswept Heath. Hey. So wait a minute. Which one did we not get? Did we not get one? I got a wooded. I got all of them. I got 2 floodeds. I got 2 windsweeps, and then I got a bloodstained mire, a polluted delta, and a wooded foothills. Sweet. Okay, well, this was a hell of it. So this box did not do well in the mythics. In fact, I would even call the mythic count kind of low, but it paid off on fetch lands like nobody's business. All right, this light, nothing I can do about it. I'm pretty happy. I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing here from an overall pool perspective. Did extremely well in the rares, I think. Yeah, I didn't get the blue flare. I was kind of hoping for that, but that's okay. Lord knows I'm going to open more products, so I'm sure I'll pull 1 or 2 before we're done. And Necro, the Necro Dominance is awesome, and I think Flage is pretty cool. But beyond that, that was pretty sweet. Obviously, I can't freak out or do anything, but that Windswept Heath, that is so... It is hard to hit those old bordered foils. It's hard. Those are hard to hit. All right, I'm going to end the video. It's going to take me forever to upload this thing, unfortunately, so I better get started on that. Appreciate everybody out there. Obviously, I'm on a break at a moment. Not much I can do about that. Timing is what it is. But I appreciate those that are still sticking with, commenting, and all that stuff. Thank you very much. Bye.